Live from Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
So just about set. Clayton Kershaw getting the start. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go now? So now it's the White Sox DH, Chase Mydroff. Down the middle for a strike. And we are underway.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Austin Slater stands in. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. One out, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
In the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Swung on, belted. That one back. And it is gone. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Mookie Betts now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Betts into second.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Max Muncy, that funky
third
Muncy.
baseman, Max Muncy.
And that one pulled foul. Next offering is fouled back. Runner on at third, one gone. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a foul ball. Two outs. In the dirt.
0-2.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One-two now.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Betts on third with 2 out. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in L.A., 2nd inning set to go. Benintendi to the plate. Kershaw back to work. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner.
Come on, Clayton.
Goes down looking. And that's strikeout number 3,000. Another of baseball's special milestones has been reached in his incredible career.
No, we talk a lot about the 3,000 hit club for hitters. For pitchers, 3,000 strikeouts, I think, is an even more exclusive club. Only a few guys have made it this far, and every one of them absolutely a true legend.
And that is out of play. Kershaw winds and deals. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. And there's 2 down. Now the batter now, Lenny Sosa.
Lenny Sosa.
Sosa measures 6 feet even, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Just missed. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now here is Andy Pajes.
Let's go, Andy.
Up the middle. Capra. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Michael Conforto will climb in. That's down and in. A slider missed. And another ball.
Went out.
And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Fouled off left side. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Burke, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And the batter now, Dalton rushing, and a base hit. And now two aboard. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Two on, two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Josh Rojas now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And here is Vinny Capra. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikes. strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Hit in the air, right field. 1 away. Here is Freddie Freeman. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Max Muncy at the dish. Went down on strikes his first time through. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one is inside, ball 1. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And they hold him at second. First and second, 2 outs. Now here is Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Waste no time there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Conforto stands in now and watches strike 1. Now
That's
1-1. Way high.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Stepping in, Hesung Kim. That's out to center field. Taylor settles under it and makes the catch. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the White Sox nothing.
Leading off for the White Sox.
On to the 4th.
The
Stepping in,
hitter,
the White Sox
Chase
leadoff man, Chase Mydroth.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now he breaks his bat. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. At the plate, Austin Slater.
Now batting,
His
right
first at
fielder,
bat was
Austin
a strikeout.
Slater.
Fly ball center field. Hernandez ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Miguel Vargas. That one missed. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And he hits a ground ball right side. Betts whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings for the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. To third, Rojas. Tosses to first. And Betts is set down. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. So they go quietly there. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the White Sox nothing. Back here in LA, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Andrew Benintendi. Just missed.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Way out front for strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Carroll batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Lenyn Sosa. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. And there's the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And another ball.
3-0.
There's the strike. 3-1. The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Ball 1 to Taylor. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. The White Sox leave 1. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Dodgers.
inning. And at the
First
plate for the
baseman,
Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Burke back to work. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Here comes
third
Max
baseman,
Muncy. 0
Max
for 2 in this
Muncy.
one. Swing and a foul out of play.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates. And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a
Now
good high
batting,
fastball in
center
a
fielder,
two-strike situation, it's just become such a
Hernandez.
problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting. The right
Andy
fielder,
Pajes steps to the plate for the
Andy
Dodgers. And that one is lifted in the air. Slater in pursuit. And the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Josh Rojas. Swings through that one for strike 1.
it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Man, a good sprinter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. Get down there, man.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
My drop up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Fought off foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be line
drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That
right
is a
fielder,
scary
Austin
one.
Slater.
Watch your lips.
Now it's the right fielder, Austin Slater. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. My drop off of first with 2 away.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Muncy sends it to first, and that'll do it.
Pitching for Chicago.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Iser. He's been so good against lefties. Conforto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter,
for the
Tommy
Dodgers,
Edman.
Number 25, Tommy Edman.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Step off throw to first. Edman back on a dive. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Movement in the bullpen. Jordan Leisure getting ready to go. Altavilla getting cranked up as well. And he swings through that one.
Big time jam. Right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Slater makes the grab, one down. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Now snap throw to first, and he's back safely. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Will Smith.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe. Edman leads off second with one gone in the inning. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's back there. Forget it. That one felt good. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 5-zip.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Center field. Taylor under it. 2 down. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 3. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Freeman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Line drive, base hit right field. Flying around third is Betts. The tag, and he's in there. It's 6-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the.
And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Carroll makes the play, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51, Alex Vesia.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit.
Next,
it's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Benintendi in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2-1.
2 outs. Up the middle. Bats up with it. And he'll be safe at first.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1 left for the White Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And there's one down. So a man aboard, and up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. Ripped, but it curls foul. Let's go now. Base in here. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swing and a foul straight back. Slow roller up the middle. On the run, throw to first. What a play, inning over. So the Dodgers back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. That one misses. Ball one. Vesia, a 6'1 lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. And the slider just misses. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strike.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 38.
Rojas. Now in the box.
Yes.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's a ball.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Capra stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. And that's
Ball
downstairs 3. And outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. That's to third. Rojas. And they get the out on Smith.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter, Shohei
Ohtani.
And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's Betts.
Hey, now let's go.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Ohtani around second, heading for third. In there safely. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Freeman hits it in the air. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Chase Maidroff. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Kirby Yates with the strikeout. And next to hit for the Sox, Austin Slater. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play. So they're down to their final out. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long